Peace.
You already know what time it is. You
Grammy
know the
winning.
business. This is my new sound effect.
That's your stuff now.
I see, because sometimes you be abusing it like bum 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 bum.
If you don't know what's happening, ladies and gentlemen, Grammy Award winning,
Shit.
record breaking, Africa's #1 troublemaker.
Troublemaker?
He's always a troublemaker now.
Twice as tall,
Twice as tall.
African giant.
The Odogu.
Finally, Port Harcourt's first.
By the way,
Grammy
you
winner.
know, after he won, the state of River State actually they did
Gave him a
some
holiday or what?
No, not holiday, but they recognized him after he had won his Grammy.
So-
and they were now thanking him for being a very good representative of the state.
Oh, it's now.
He took
It's now
him
that
to
they do
win
that.
Grammys. I'm sure Burna was just like, if they did that one for what's that Port Harcourt Festival? What's that one's name?
Dokamite.
That one go. Dokamite will feel it. But Burna Boy doesn't care about that, man.
But yo, man, that's what's happening. So I'm on that vibe.
Yes. Finally.
I know.
What a good day to be Nigerian.
Bro.
Oh, God.
I still want to know.
When was this? Last Sunday?
Yeah. Anytime they play this song in the club now, it's gonna hit different. Like this is a
This is Grammy winning song.
Grammy winning artist.
Wait for COVID to be over. And
Wow.
hear what Burna Boy will be charging people now.
Oh, yeah. For
Bro.
real. His charge is going to
His
go right
charge
up.
is gonna go way up, bro.
Jeez.
Ha.
We won't see him in Toronto
All
again.
of you that went for his Toronto show,
I missed it.
You'll be rewatching it.
I missed it.
That's all
I'm
you
telling you, I
have
still
now.
have all the videos. I'm not deleting those
Bro,
videos.
send it to me. I'll watch
Why?
it.
No, you're not good now.
I'll
You're not
explore
good.
Burna Boy through
I was so sad I missed it.
Oh, you missed it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I had to go on
Burna
vacation.
Boy.
I know one.
Bro, funny thing is, Dre almost came late for it because he had another event.
Yeah, I was
He
at
had
a
another
wedding.
event and he was at a wedding and he came like right on time, right before
I
Burna Boy
blew
went
the
on stage.
traffic, bro.
Literally, this guy, I'm
got
sure he
lucky.
ran, bro.
You know that guys, if the police was going to pull me over, I don't think I'd have stopped.
Wow. They would have followed you all the way to the...
This guy wanted to get there by all means,
We're
bro.
already collecting tickets.
Yes.
Might as well let's just go and get to the show. I will collect the tickets and then we'll go see Burna Boy. Nah, man. No, I had the opportunity to see that, but yo, congratulations to Burna. Anyways, what's happening? Welcome. You already know what time it is. This is Backyard Bands.
Yep.
It's the comedy podcast. You know what the vibe is. Spring cleaning.
Spring
Spring is here.
Spring up.
The weather is nice outside. Everybody's starting to look stupid.
Golden hour is hitting different now.
Foxy P said, if you have the
Patios
vaccination,
are
it's time to
open.
dress naked.
Small sunlight.
Small so like everybody misbehave.
Patios open just in time for spring.
That's what it is. Anyways, welcome. If you're just joining us, this is the Backyard Bands podcast. Sorry. This is the Backyard Bands podcast. If you are watching us on YouTube, shout out to you. Make sure you subscribe.
You're recognizing our YouTube family now.
We're shouting out our YouTube family
Actually,
first.
we need
Shout
to
out.
officially apologize to our YouTube family because they're like, whoa, you guys don't rate us no more. You post the videos, you post the podcast everywhere else. Then you now post it on YouTube like a day later.
We are sorry, technical
sorry, we're
difficulties.
sorry.
No. To be honest, they have to understand. See, I feel their pain, but if you go back in time, you realize that the podcast actually started releasing in audios first. So they are your seniors. You have to respect
Yeah, you're seniors.
You have to respect them. Yeah, you have to respect them. Yeah. So, but we understand where you are coming from. We'll do better.
Yeah.
But you should know better.
So what just happened here? You know that time in a relationship where when you're getting to know the girl and you're putting your best foot forward, and then you've now hit that, you've now secured the babe, and you're now like giving her any attitude. That's what's happening here. Like when at the beginning we're like on time every Wednesday, blah 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 blah. And it looks like we're taking you lost for granted, but I'm here to reassure you.
We are not.
We are not. I promise we are not.
We can't do that to you people. We'll do better.
This is not what it looks like.
Yeah. We can explain. It's the work of the devil.
Bro, we still talking about podcasts.
We're sorry. In summary, we're sorry. Je suis désolé. Say it. Nous what?
Nous sommes désolés.
Nous sommes désolés.
Anyways, we appreciate y'all. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and make sure you hit us up on the fan mail. Real quick, shout out to everybody who's listening on Spotify, podcast, wherever you're streaming from as well. This is Backyard Podcast. What am I even saying? This is the Backyard Bands Podcast. I am your humble and gracious host. I go by the name Mr. Dre. Jeez. I'm in the building. You already know. I have some of my best friends in the building wearing red hoodie today. Red socks to match.
You know the vibes. It's your boy Yumina, aka the Free Eagle, aka Triple E, aka you know what is popping. Let's get it popping.
Cheese. And you already know.
Our mismatched partner over here.
Looking relaxed today.
Man,
You just woke up. Oh.
You can tell that you're in his house because
Like he just came down the stairs. Tonton, I'm ready.
he just walked down the staircase. He just rolled out of bed and just came through.
It's.
No, he's missing something. He came down with his Give him full outfit now.
But it doesn't work. It doesn't go well with the headphones. So I have to take it out, guys.
Anyways, introduce yourself, sir.
Anyways, it's your boy Naz. Yeah.
That's it. That's all you get. That's it.
That's what you get, bro.
Dress up a little bit, you get more.
I
said dress up a little bit, you get more.
Now, that didn't happen the last time. He went out of his way to dress well.
Yeah.
And he still ended up with this.
It's just
that's his own choice though.
It's a you know, I just don't have the clothes for it, man. You guys have a way better wardrobe than I do.
Are you stupid?
No. Like I mean these two. Yeah, these two.
Dre just looked at Gota like this. I just looked at me. I'm like, take it.
Me and Dre we're on the same level.
Yeah.
The only difference is Dre has to leave his house and come here. If we ever record in Dre's house, you will know what you know what one. You know the real Dre. It's because it's what he's driving here, that's why. Even with that, he will now bring flip-flops from his yard.
Batman flip-flop.
You know the vibes. And last but not the least, the female powerhouse of the podcast.
What's up, it's your girl Shamsi, aka Ton Amour.
You see? Mina's
She got some nice fire kicks though.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Just peeping that from here.
Like
I don't tear your Lego.
We can't keep
It's
up.
okay,
Man.
I'm flexible.
Mad.
We never tried to keep up.
Yeah, we can't. Well, we really can't. Man.
No.
They've noticed it too.
They've noticed.
You know, somebody was like,
Does she have stylist? No, boo.
I did stylish.
It's all me, top to bottom.
On that note,
we're not dragging it.
maybe you can come and style us so that we can.
Yeah, my guy.
We need stylists. We need stylists.
If you can't afford to send the stylist, you can send the clothes.
Yeah, okay,
Send
come
the
on.
clothes.
Just tell
And
us
instructions on how to wear them.
Yeah. Tell them step 1, put this one on. Step 2, put this one on before they come and do mix match like this one.
Send us the clothes and send us a picture of what we should look like. We'll figure it out from there.
I'm a double XL. I think you're medium or
Medium, yes.
Yeah.
You're
Small. He's a small.
No, he's a medium. He's a medium.
I have a medium though.
He's a medium.
He's a small.
But I can fit it to small. I can lose weight into small.
We can customize it to a small fit.
Or a medium slim fit. A slim fit medium. That's me right there. I'm on the journey. I'm breaking out of this world.
Shelly, you don't need that. You're good.
I'm okay, thank you.
She's okay.
Whatever she needs, she can pay for it. We will need styling. People think we're joking. We're actually serious.
That's the thing. They'll probably be laughing.
No, they're dead ass. They're dead serious.
You can't keep seeing me like this now. Come on. Every time pink slides.
I feel like once we blow up, that's when he's gonna start be like, okay, no. I can't be having people like.
Even at that point, this guy will bring up. You see Jay-Z? Does he wear any chains?
Do I need to put chains? No.
It's just like when we blow, right? My pajamas will be different.
It will be. It will be. Yes.
Yeah. Maybe I'll not be wearing Versace robes.
You know, Gucci pants.
That's what's up, man. But it's the same idea.
No, get the French one. Comme des garçons.
Comme des garçons. What was Comme des garçons?
That's a brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a brand.
Okay. Comme des garçons.
Since you're so into French.
Comme des garçons.
The boys have come.
The boys have come.
So, anyways, let's start off with with the Grammys, since we already sort of kicked it off with Burna Boy winning the Grammys. So in case you missed the Grammys, Burna Boy actually just won his first Grammy ever. Shout out to the boys in the back.
They're creeping. Have you lost your thoughts?
What's good, G's?
So we got Dikachi in the building. This one's always coming right on time.
The regular. So I don't know. He always cues it right.
He's always coming right
He's always
on time.
coming right on time, and he will stay until he gets his shout out. He will stay until he gets his shout out.
Say bye.
He dips.
We got Tommy in the building. Ola Tommy. What's your name? Ola Tommy. What's your full name? Ola Leye. And then we got Michael.
Really cool.
Really cool.
You can't be giving government name on this.
And we got Michael. Really cool.
You say you can't be giving him my government's name. He actually remixed it.
Wait.
Anyways, so Burna Boy just won the Grammys. Did any of you watch the Grammys?
No.
Nah, man.
No?
I did. I started from.
I saw Twitter Grammy. That's what I saw.
Oh, yeah?
I started from when they were, because I was seeing like Q on like the next one, and they said, "Oh, follow the Grammy." I didn't know that it wasn't like this and that. They actually have a link for free. This in on the global whatever, right?
Oh, global
so
TV.
I queued in right on time before Burna Boy's performance. I loved it.
That's crazy.
I loved it.
I didn't really get to watch it, but like I kind of did like a recap of everything.
I saw
And
Beyonce and Jay-Z showed up in all black. I saw
Was it
Megan. Yeah, it was all black.
She just finished saying all black. You now came to ask her, was it all black?
black?
Like she did not.
No, because the picture that I saw was Beyonce wearing all of them diamonds and all of this thing, clothes that had all of the studs on it. So maybe she changed after she entered this thing.
The inside when they were sitting down, it was a black leather dress.
Okay, so they not come out and wear.
And Jay-Z was wearing all
what
black.
TV station were you watching?
Are you sure it was?
TV.
Are you sure it was Grammy you were watching?
He watches it from Silver.
Nah, but I think for me, the one thing that I noticed about the Grammys was I feel like it was a Rock Nation thing.
Yeah.
Because Jay-Z has said he's boycotting the whole idea of Grammys, but he still showed up with Beyonce. I mean, although Jay-Z didn't dress up, he wore like a trench coat, hoodie, jeans, and
Yeah.
yeah.
All black.
All black, didn't really care. But think about it. That is the same Grammys where Beyonce wins a Grammy, actually 2 Grammys, and then becomes all-time leading female artist, actually artist ever with the most Grammy award.
Female artist or artist?
Artist in general.
Is she becomes all time or does she tie somebody?
No, she tied and beat the person.
Okay. She tied and beat the person.
She tied with
what's her name?
With Savage Remix for when Megan Thee Stallion won best.
Because she was shook that she tied. She was like
and then
surprised.
She got a new award for best R&B, and then she had passed.
So she passed it.
And then Megan had won every award category that she was
nominated in.
Wow. And she's part of Rock Nation.
So
you get where I'm coming from.
So it was like a fake Grammy. It wasn't a real Grammy.
So allegedly. It could have been
keyword
a Rock Nation Grammy.
Someone from Rock Nation was like, "Yo, guys, this is what the Grammys gonna be like this year because we popping. You guys need the views, so this is what you guys got to do
if you want us to be there."
Because think about it, TV stations that don't usually carry the Grammys, we're carrying the Grammys.
Like who?
It's funny because even after
CBS, have you ever seen CBS carry the Grammys?
That's true.
With all of that, they still had their least streams.
Most definitely. Every award ceremony is gonna suffer some sort of loss this year.
Yeah.
Because how do you
COVID.
package it? Yeah, it's just COVID and putting it together and all that kind of stuff. And I think The Weeknd actually is upset at the Grammys. So when The Weeknd is carrying all his fans away from the Grammys,
The Weeknd.
Zayn Malik, same thing was
Lil Wayne too.
Yeah.
He's also like
because like
Drake too.
Drake?
Baby, yeah, Drake was calling. He called him out.
Oh,
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, he called him out. Like he was like The Weeknd. He said something about
Justin
in line with
Justin
The Weeknd
Bieber too. No,
I don't follow Justin Bieber.
I saw it on Twitter.
Except for his new album. But anyway, shout out to all the black people that won. Tiffany Haddish won Best Comedy Album.
Yes.
I'm happy for that.
She found out while she was doing her show with the kids. It was so cute. She started crying in front of them. She's like, I won? Wait. No, you're not kidding, right? They were saying it in her ear. And she was like shook. She started crying and everything.
That's nice.
It was very
She
cute.
wasn't like crying. She cried. She wasn't crying. Jesus Christ. Anyways. Like
He really wants me to come for him.
What I really loved with what Tiffany did was after she realized she won, she was like educating the young black girls there with real life examples. She was like, do you guys know why I'm crying? It's because they're like, you go through a lot of stuff where, at some point you doubt yourself. Am I good enough? Am I, doing the right thing? Is this project good enough? and there's so many hurdles out there. And those real life examples is like, I wish I had some of that, man. You know, when I was growing up. It's not when they just tell you, oh, don't worry, finish from school and you get a good job. They just sold this whole silly ass dream to me, and then you realize that
go to school, do this, go to university, then you'll get a
when
great job, you'll do your money.
everything that you've been told to do,
and nothing happens.
Nothing now happens. So when you just be realistic with this, you know, with them lots, and that was cool.
You're right, man. But to add on to the Grammys, the reason why I think that the Rock Nation thing is big, like there's a big scandal there. And again, allegedly, Blue Ivy actually won a Grammy too, if you think about it. Because the Wizkid, Beyonce won. Shout out to Wizkid.
And Blue Ivy is one of the youngest ones.
Yeah.
And that song, like, that video was not good enough to win that.
No, it was.
I hear you.
You know another contender that was close enough?
Like
Drake and Future. Was that video that they were doing so many jobs and throwing away garbage, working in the kitchen, blah, blah. You think that video is actually going to win over a video that is empowering to women and black women like that, like brown skin girl?
I feel like they would have gotten backlash if they didn't win.
We're talking about the song.
Best music, he won for best music
video though.
It was showcasing a lot of women of different backgrounds and cultures. You know, like it was queening them.
I'm not saying the video was not a good video. Before let's not take this out of context. All I'm saying is good enough to win best music video of the year.
Well,
no, we're talking about
compare it
what
to
is
the
nominated.
nominees.
We're talking about what's nominated.
If you compare to the nominees, obviously there are other videos that were not nominated.
There's a whole lot of questions even around the nomination.
Yes,
that's where you come.
That's where you come.
That's why.
But if you compare it to the nominees, it
so
takes
I actually
it.
do agree. Maybe there's some Rock Nation.
I've told you, man.
You know.
Allegedly, please.
Allegedly. Nas won best rap album.
Yeah,
comes back from nowhere and collects the thing.
I was shooked to that one. I was like, how?
No.
I did not hear from him all year. So how did he?
No,
yeah.
You did. I did. But what I'm sad about is like he's winning this. This is not even top 5 of his works. This album wasn't top 5 of his works. But again, the category, like the people that were nominated alongside him. Come on now, it's like.
There's no comparison.
Freddie Gibbs and this thing. There was just the category itself, like the people that were nominated.
Wasn't a strong.
Like, it's not strong. It's like, come on now. Anybody wins against Nas, you know that the propaganda has taken a different turn. There's already a propaganda, right? There's already a propaganda, but then if they now win ahead of him, like you now see certain foolishness, right? But
that's propaganda set in stone.
Yeah.
So the other thing that people are not necessarily talking about is that Jesus is King won best contemporary
gospel
by Kanye West.
Kanye West contemporary Christian
gospel.
music album.
So there's such a thing as contemporary gospel.
Yeah,
so there's a whole gospel category and there's a bunch of other categories under the gospel category, and Kanye West won best contemporary gospel album.
That guy is a goat, man.
It's crazy.
That guy.
No one's talking about it, but
now I see.
You know why they're not talking about it? Because he's going through divorce with Kim Kardashian.
Nah, but we still gotta celebrate him. Like,
they don't care. They care about the divorce.
Maybe they shouldn't have given him the award because he's going through divorce. You know, but now they've given you the award. We can't just you're now going through divorce and not talk about it. No, bro. You go through your divorce and you celebrate apparently the whole thing came out that he was now the richest in history.
That was
black,
and Forbes.
Forbes like, whoa, guys.
Cross it like,
my problem is, why do we keep doing this to Kanye West?
They keep bringing him up and I'm shutting him
I have
down.
these theories, like, I guess the people that check his bank account check it towards the end of the month when they've paid money to his account, and then Forbes comes when they've collected all the money,
all the money,
at the beginning of the month.
But
so you guys
that's not how they calculate it.
No, that's what it's looking like.
That's what it's looking like.
Because you know there was one that happened recently. I don't know. I think it was last year when they came up with his net worth and it's like, you guys.
He's like, that's not the correct. That's not the correct.
You guys have to check what you're doing, bro.
It's more close to this one instead of that one.
So they're just estimating what he possibly could make if the Gap deal and all these other future deals happen. That's why the number came out that way. But apparently it hasn't fashioned, or it hasn't he's speaking into existence, but it hasn't happened.
It hasn't happened. So those deals can fall through and then
exactly.
But wait, this is divorce with Kim. It's actually going through.
Apparently.
Allegedly.
That's wild. Allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Speaking of music and still staying on music, did you guys see Drake's 3-track EP or
did.
project?
No.
Sure did.
I started watching it, but I started listening to it, but
Was it good?
did.
I liked it, man.
I like
didn't
the
listen to
3
it.
track.
I like the 3 of them. I don't know why people only like the one with Rick Ross.
The one with Rick Ross is good, but I like the 3. I appreciate the one with Rick Ross more after I listen to the other 2. That's how I like it.
I see you.
maybe because I listened to the one with Rick Ross, so I think I'll blame it on the monitor I was using to listen.
The monitor.
The monitor was
monitor.
using it.
I don't think the speaker was solid.
No, it definitely wasn't.
So it wasn't
Definitely
giving you the right vibes.
Yeah, because I didn't like it, but maybe that's why. So I have to go and change the
I
outfit.
think that's why
monitor.
because
Yeah.
the other 2
Play it
tracks,
in your car now.
it was actually, if you listen to it, if you listen to it
I'll do
properly with say a good speaker or a good headphone, you will see that the sound quality itself too, the production, he actually went down from good, better, best. Too, right? He actually
on
to
the
that
third
last,
one.
he
Okay.
actually went down from good, better, best. So yeah,
I do feel like it was necessary though, because a lot of people have been hey.
hello people,
a lot of
That
people
has to be the title of this.
hello people.
Hello. Forget the hello. That's somebody's name. Yeah. Hello. Come. Hello, people.
a lot of people have been calling Drake more of a pop star, that he can't really rap and all that, and so I felt like it was necessary just to reinstate that I can really rap, and that's what he did. And he bragged, which he doesn't really do. He bragged.
Did
Like,
he
he doesn't
brag?
really brag. Also, like he hardly ever brags. And
What was he bragging?
what did he brag about?
What did he-
So he bragged about everything
Plane,
and anything.
car, everything.
Car,
women.
showing off at his son's school
For the PTA meeting, I came with convoy.
and the teachers, hyping him and asking him all sorts of questions, and him also showing out for his son too. His son feeling big and he's like, bro, you're like, you ask him all sorts of questions and ask him, do you know Nicki Minaj and Beyonce? It was like, of course. This guy was bragging and he was dropping gems.
Well deserved.
And we was like,
it must be really nice to be a rapper at that level. When you have creative block, just rap about what you have, and the track will still sell.
yep.
True.
Yeah.
Think about it. I like, if you want to rap now, you have to rap something that makes sense because you're aspiring to blow. Now, when you blow and there's nothing, no makes sense.
You can say
lyrics.
something that make no sense.
Yeah, I got.
That's actually why I rate Drake, Jay-Z, and Nas, right? Because they are rapping when they
he rates me. Goddamn. Continue.
Not NASA. Nas.
come on.
Before you come on.
I'm weak. I'm weak. Okay, yeah, because like they're rapping about especially Jay-Z, right? Because these guys are OGs in the game, more than 12 years in the game, right?
Yeah.
And when they are rapping about what they have, it's not just ordinary bragging again. They are just literally giving you motivation, giving you game ideas, like how to better your game while bragging at the same time. And like
Right.
you can't you just have to respect them in the process. Like literally.
That's true.
Speaking of bragging, I wanted to just take you guys back. So do you think like this whole Grammy thing with Burna Boy for a second? Because he came out with the tweet. And these are the times where I say I think they should take Burna Boy's phone away from him.
Yes.
When he receives
Yes.
such achievements.
Why?
So what did he say?
He tweeted where he said something about like no one helped him get to where he is. I don't know the rest of the story or whatever else he tweeted, but that was when I kind of caught my attention. I was kind of like, that's kind of like a hard thing to say. Like that's like a far-fetched. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
let me tell you the tweet before the one he tweeted. Puff Daddy Diddy tweeted, "You did it, King." He said, "You did it, King," right?
and
And
then he
Burna Boy quoted the tweet and said, "We did it."
Yeah.
So that was the tweet before. And then he came out, I think, a couple of hours or the next day and like, just sending the message out there, blah, 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 that he did it all this by himself and blah, blah, blah. So you kind of now thinking.
You're contradicting yourself.
Who is this one and who is this one? Like, even without him saying anything, we know your this thing, the other album, African Giant, it didn't win. It was good enough, but it didn't win. But guess what? You had Puff Daddy there. It was clear that Puff Daddy was hyping you. And even before the whole album came out, you already went to visit Puff Daddy, went to his house, had a recording session, and had the whole video that he posted, and he was motivating you. I was like, oh, now he wants to see this. He wants to hear, he wants the world to hear this and whatnot. You understand? You had a whole Diddy push. Diddy is a conglomerate on himself. Like Diddy has like put out a lot. So if you're bringing Diddy on your shit, you are trying to get accolades.
Yeah.
You are trying to get accolades. So all those was behind. We all saw it. So there's no, even without you saying anything, we know. Because people were already tweeting. For those who are, even Jeff today, he was like, for those who are wondering why Diddy was on the album, that people didn't like his voice over and whatnot. Now you see the result. You understand? It was clear. He didn't have to say anything.
I think the tweet has been taken out of context. I think what Burna was trying to say, based on the industry, when he asked, the certain people he asked for help, and most of them, majority of them turned him down. So I feel like he has to reconstruct the tweet to attack the people he's trying to attack and not come out as like that.
And just generalize everybody.
And say, no one helped me because that's
what if Diddy feels the type of way about that tweet? And then it goes
that was because I Diddy.
How is he going to concern somebody like that?
So, okay, like when he made, okay, Burna Boy is not here to answer this question, sure, but my question is, was that tweet for the project Twice as Tall or Burna Boy the brand?
I feel like it was for Burna Boy the brand.
It was for Burna Boy the brand.
But people are taking it for winning the Grammy specifically for
but
Twice
he posted
as Tall.
it in regards to winning the Grammy.
So I think it will be with regards to winning, because Burna Boy the brand, he cannot say he got there by himself.
And then winning the Grammy, he cannot also say he got there by himself.
Because the album is not him by himself.
Come on now, dog. Come on now, dog. Like, literally no.
What do you mean?
Anyways, I think he. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. I have.
He doesn't want to start fights.
No, I really no. I don't want to. I don't want to start fight. But like,
no. But why would you think that? Just state your opinion. Why would you think he didn't? He did it by himself?
No, because if in Nigeria, you know what I'm saying. Like, if you're already when he was talking with, based on what you said though, when he cited Diddy's tweet, he had already acknowledged that it was not just him. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So on this other tweet, it's clear that it's a different. There's a different market. There's a different target. So maybe that thing is for Nigeria. How many Nigerian artists were on that Twice as Tall album?
Nigerian?
Yeah.
I doubt.
I know he did one. No, I didn't see that many.
I doubt any Nigerian was on it.
I can't remember for sure, but
I don't think any Nigerian was on the.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know he did the one with Stormzy. He did one with Sawtieeeee. He did one with Oyibo. I forgot that guy's name.
There's Nature by Nature.
Yeah, but they're Nigerian producers on the album, so it doesn't have to be artists. They're Nigerian producers.
Oh, the Nigerian producers on the album?
Yes, definitely. Lyric is on the album for sure.
All right, then
But anyways, I just feel like when Burna Boy wins something, his phone needs to be taken away and locked in a vault. When he's done
he doesn't say something,
and he has calmed down,
then you can take it.
I saw this whole thing where like Wizkid won, but nobody no Wizkid even say anything to be quite honest.
But he really shouldn't.
But he will still get a Grammy just because.
Yeah, he will.
So that's fine. Yeah. So whatever. Davido tweeted and congratulated everybody who had won. So now, obviously, you know how the fans are. Burna Boy tweets, everybody's got carrying Burna Boy on their head. Davido tweets, everybody's carrying Davido on their head. And then Wizkid fans were like,
he came out and dropped emoji after he won.
Wizkid fans were like, what would you just tweet? Let's just carry on your head. Like, that's what's provoking me about Wizkid. Davido will talk, people will back him up. Burna Boy will talk, people will back him up. But Wizkid will not talk.
He can't say anything.
No, Wizkid,
he doesn't care.
He doesn't need the back.
He has hit a certain level
that he does not care to.
Really. After he bought that mansion in England, Baba the recent mortgage.
bro, it's not even that. Like, it's like people
that pounds that he's spending
that's heavy. That's how heavy
on his mind, bro. You think he has time for all this Twitter?
That mention big.
Bro, it's like people are even talking for him because remember, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. This guy tweeted Black, Black, the American musician, 6 Lack.
6 Lack, yes, Black.
Yeah. So he tweeted and was like, Wizkid still has the best album in any category so far this year. Like, so
for the latest one.
Yeah, his latest, so he was banging, bro. Everybody was like sobbing him under, like sobbing him.
Whiskey,
like he's kissing ass, he's blah blah blah. I'm like looking at these comments. He now posted again. Was like, I don't know why people are going crazy over the last tweet he tweeted. He has said what he said and he stands. And he stands. So Whiskey will just come out there and put emoji ego. That's his emo.
Starboy.
Put there. That's it. And move on. People will just be talking in stock for him.
Just because he said Starboy.
Anyway, let's move over to Toronto. So I was just sent this recently, and Apparently, the owners of multiple Toronto sex shops have filed an application for
Bankruptcy.
basically they want to have sex toys recognized as essential.
So they can sell them.
So they can sell them at open businesses.
As open businesses.
The problem with that is that the availability in Amazon is too much, so they wouldn't really care. But like, yeah, you can order it online, so it doesn't really.
Yeah,
matter.
but for the people that don't want to have their identity online and be attached, when they hack your whole account and they attach you bought this. From
Yeah.
So as opposed to like
Cash.
there's some people who like don't do cash transactions. So, but it's just
not even that, because once you pay for it on Amazon now, the algorithm has clocked that you're about that life. By the time you enter Instagram now, you don't be seeing.
You just be seeing the ads.
Just see dildo ads.
Yo, that's actually true.
Or you now be seeing, I don't know what guys use, lubricant out or whatever they use.
Yeah.
Or the door.
Pocket.
Exactly, or the door.
Pocket pum pum.
Thank you, pocket funny. So like they don't want that. They want their social life different from what's on the other side.
So, but like I just feel like Toronto people have time, man. Like these are the problems that we have in the country. It's like,
Have you not seen Saturday anti-mask people walking around? Yo, they had time.
End time mask.
Yeah.
anti-mask.
Anti-mask
Oh,
people.
okay,
Yeah.
No, that one is they're on their own.
No,
No,
but
no.
They're on their own.
for people that are about that, sex toy life, I think
it's essential.
It's essential. Because liquor is essential. That should be essential.
Liquor is essential, yeah.
Because
That's true.
people are sexually frustrated.
Yep.
No, that's
So
actually
if you need to relieve your stress, it should be considered as essential.
So they should send me
If the
where they
gyms are closed,
signing
what
up.
else are we supposed to do?
you want to sign the petition.
Petition.
Yeah. You want your name. You want a government name, to be
I
honest.
my government, I'll just sign the petition. Scribble.
You guys should go on the celibacy path, Die this whole thing you're doing.
So we were trying to have this industry go bankrupt now. If you're telling them go celibacy path.
I'm just telling them, think about it.
Speaking of staying in Toronto, Kim's Convenience is closing
From the show.
after 5 seasons. Yeah,
Okay, the show is closing, not the store.
The store
there's
is
not.
closed.
There's no actual Kim Convenience
There's
store.
no-
There
come on now.
It's a
is.
set.
It's a set.
No, it's a
So you get this
store.
a store now.
It's a store in Toronto.
You go and buy it.
Have you ever got to buy anything?
I
there?
have not, but I have passed by it. Last time,
Everybody has passed by it.
last
So,
time we went,
So when they are,
I saw people coming out of it.
so when they are filming,
Uh.
where does the actual guy, the person that owns Kim's Convenience, where does he go to?
Yes, another guy.
He has office. Oh, he has
It's
office.
another
Wait,
guy.
if they're paying him now, I would sit in
Nah, I
my
don't- I don't
office
think
and
it's
wait
an
for you to
actual
finish
set.
No, it
filming.
is. It is actually.
Anyway, the show is closing after, is being done after 5.
5 seasons.
I don't know. They got to move on other projects and stuff.
But are they ending it or are they leaving people hanging?
Well, after season 5, I don't know. Season 5 is, I think season 5 is streaming on TV or will be streaming on TV and then it'll come out on Netflix whenever. But yeah, it's a wrap.
No, I
for
meant
them.
like the season 5. Are they giving an
We don't
ending
know.
to season?
We don't know.
I don't like
even know about that show.
shows
By
like
the way,
that.
Do you guys know when Money Heist is coming? I've heard it's official.
April 4th or 6th, one of them.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last season
2 weeks.
Let me check actually. I want to check.
Don't worry. I've
No,
heard
no,
4 to 6.
I want to check.
It's like 2 weekends.
Yeah, 2 weekends.
Also, did you guys know?
Casa de Papel.
Did you guys know there's an Uber app? There's an Uber type app for pets
Eh?
in Toronto.
So to deliver the pets or to take the pets
To
around.
pick your pets, take them around.
And take them around.
What
take
if
them
they
to the
steal them?
vets. Yeah,
See,
you know your Uber information.
I swear to God, very soon animals will have more rights than human beings. Very soon.
So I was just like,
Like,
if I don't want to walk Troy, I'll just
You just
call the
go
app. Go and give my dog a ride.
hey yo,
You know, as funny as that sounds, that's actually a smart.
It's a,
business idea.
so the business has been there since 2017, but it started booming technically in 2020 because of the
2020,
pandemic.
yeah.
People are looking for creative ways to do things, and then they were working through a website, but because of how much business they have gotten, they decided to create an app solely dedicated to like the business and everything.
right.
And so like it's now becoming a thing in Toronto. So people that have like apartments and high rises, just order the app. If you're going for vet treatment, vet checkup, any other thing, you just use the app. You don't have to take your dog outside. It's really
Bro.
crazy.
Wow.
Talking about walking the dog. There's this guy I saw walk his dog yesterday. Yesterday, bro. This guy left his yard. he has his headphones on. He's listening to music. And he's literally just dragging his dog.
like the dog does not want to leave the house.
Like it's really bad because this dog is not walking. This dog is hopping to catch up. to catch up with this guy.
Yeah.
And this guy is so
You must-
serious, facing forward and just
pulling the dog.
And this dog is like, it's like those chihuahua. Bro, I feel bad for this dog, bro. And this guy doesn't even want to kill it. You see that, like, he got his shades on, he has his thing in his ear, and he doesn't
That's actually
care,
crazy.
bro. I was just like, bro.
So like, if you guys had like pets, would you guys use the app?
No.
That's our bonding
Please.
time. I want to get pets.
Yeah. I have two
No,
cats.
not soon. Huh? What?
I have 2 cats.
Yeah.
Well, you got, I know.
Which
you,
pets? Which
I know.
pets do you
I know
want to
you
get?
call them witches,
dog.
so it's okay.
A dog.
A big dog. Like,
Are you sure?
Dog, I'll be sleeping.
Wait, guys. This guy wants to get a dog. We all know that dog might not last. That dog might not last. So this is another thing.
Don't be pushing this agenda, bro.
We are not pushing the agenda. You are a friendly neighborhood 404 patronizer.
No. I actually will get a dog.
You will survive with the dog.
What
Yeah.
kind of
Or
dog?
the dog will survive with you.
No, but
Yeah.
like what? Wait. What kind of dog? Because depends on the dogs.
Like a big dog.
He
I
said
don't
a
want-
big dog so that the bone is like really nice and sweet.
No. Just so that, like, like I can actually just imagine.
Emina, why would you say that?
Don't mind this guy. Imagine coming back home and they're like, your dog actually
Coming back home hungry.
Your dog is actually waiting at the door, like, to receive you, and you come in and he's like this jumping all over you.
Yeah, it's
like,
nice. It's a good
actually
feeling.
nice, man. Like, they give you, bro. Let me not get too deep, but like they give you that sense of
The cats do it for me.
Yeah, forget this cat.
I'm seeing
they're
a
actually
picture.
less work now.
I'm seeing a picture.
They're less work.
They're less work.
Yeah, you don't have to take them
Yeah,
out.
cats like being
They
by
bathe
themselves.
themselves.
Cats are not
scary,
pets.
man.
I've said
Cats
it
are
before.
not pets.
Cats are not pets.
What are they then?
They're not pets.
What are
They
they?
have-
They are
They are
means.
doing their own.
They are mediums.
I've heard people say they are witches.
No, that one is standard.
They are mediums. They are mediums of demonic movement.
I've actually seen
have it-
seen an explanation saying if the cat is staring somewhere, it means there's something there, and they're trying to like. And when you start hearing them purring, it means they're trying to like kick,
Yeah,
by
man.
purring.
Nah,
So they're your protector.
That's not what we
They
know.
protect you from bad
No, the
energy.
blood of
That's
Jesus is
not
enough.
what we
The blood of Jesus is all I need. Forget these cats, man.
So what do you guys think about Davido being in another movie?
Huh? Which other movie?
Apparently, he is supposed to be in another movie.
Which one now?
He's just
Hollywood
going to go
movie.
there and perform. Why not watch his
Huh?
No,
performance on
apparently
YouTube?
he's a taxi driver in the movie.
He's a taxi driver.
Yeah, it's a Hollywood movie apparently.
So he
You know,
wants to.
Does he drive himself normally?
Does he know how to drive?
You know what I like with Davido? Davido is really enjoying his life.
Wallahi.
Yeah, he will take anything.
Honestly, he's just having, and that is the best. That's the best.
Mentality.
That's the best approach.
Yeah.
That's the best
Just
approach.
take whatever opportunity comes your way.
Right.
Because driving
And
taxi, if
the
it was
best out of
Burna,
it.
he was like, me, drive taxi. Do you know who I am?
Oluwa Bona.
Odogu.
Odogu. No, but that's good. That's good. I've not watched Coming to America, so
I haven't watched
When
it
he's gonna
yet.
be driving?
Apparently, coming to America, the lady that did the costumes, apparently she made over 800 and something costumes.
Wow.
800 and something.
I hope she got paid.
Now, the last time they counted, so we might have been more.
Yeah.
And she worked with over 3 dozen fashion designers and stuff.
To get everything done.
Yeah. I was reading the article recently. And I just
I hope she
mind blown.
got.
But she's also the person that did the costume for Black Panther. Hence the similarities that everybody's been talking
That
about.
makes sense.
But she was like, nah, there's no similarities. I don't see anything similar.
She will
Like,
not see.
We can see it now.
She's trying to secure her next bag.
It's not about. It's just the style of it. You can tell it's from
Right.
the same person. It's not about
But
like
you
the
can't
whole.
even, you can't even blame her though. Back home, how many how different is what we're wearing? It's just the embroidery that's different. Right?
Right.
It's all.
Oh yeah, it's not a. I think she took it as a negative thing, but I don't think people are meaning it.
That's how you know she doesn't really know her job.
Come on.
No, because if you do that, like go and watch all of them across the entire continent. It's all maybe the material will be different, but the idea is all the same.
Yeah.
Top trouser. One is maybe
For men.
to the knee,
And they-
one is
And
to
then
the
for
leg,
women, it's just one.
Here. Period.
Yeah.
You know, people just want to push agenda. Sure.
Facebook is working on an Instagram app for 13 years old, 13
And younger?
years and younger.
Why? What would they need it for?
They're saying like there's an influx of like people who wanted to be online, especially the young kids. And so instead of saying no, you can't be on social media, and then they turn around and sneak around and go on and get online, let's create an app that will be for them. Now, there's a lot of backlash from that, first of all, because obviously it's
Exactly.
like young age. But honestly, I'm going to be on the fence and say, I think it can work. Because think about it. Well, think about it.
You can't.
There are kids who are making money on YouTube already.
Yeah, babies.
So why,
They're making more money than
what's the
us.
difference now? What's the
It's
difference?
because it's controlled by the parent now.
Yeah, but still, for the Instagram, the kids can
How do you know? What if they have? If they already have their own phone, how? What are you
I
gonna
feel
do?
like,
Create
I
all
feel like
the?
they can make it work because I feel like that's how we start like carving out the young superstars, and that's what I'm saying. Facebook is trying to do. You're trying to groom the young superstars that they will bring into their
That's
fold.
what. That's
But
that's what you're gonna
that's
tell
how
you.
the
what
the
they're gonna
baby
tell you.
stars
If-
have
if-
problems when they grow older. Have
My-
you
my-
not seen the baby stars? Britney, all them people, they come back drug addicts, mental
I don't know, but I
problems,
feel like
all
it's-
of that
I feel-
stuff.
I feel like
Because
it
their
still
parents
work.
didn't know how to handle. They took advantage of them. All
Yeah,
kinds of things.
That's one part. My worry is even on the side of Facebook. Facebook is going to be telling you all these things now, but behind the scenes, you don't know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know, even with us now, with all the algorithms and all
All the
clicking
algorithms.
links,
Yeah, they say they're going to
We
make.
are
they say they're
just
gonna make
finding out
kid-friendly
about
ads.
it.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
What do you mean?
So they are still
What-
going to make ad. They are not going to take back ads.
Yeah,
They're going
Yeah.
all they're going to do is they're going to just ruin the life of
to,
these
exactly.
kids.
And kids
My-
are so easy to influence.
Influence.
Yeah.
My only
They will not come and set that whole, the same thing like people in this generation are going through where there's that subtle competition. Oh, look at what this person is doing. Look at this one is doing.
Yeah.
You don't want kids, you don't expose kids to that at that early.
but they're already getting exposed.
You're already getting exposed.
Yeah,
but
but that-
Getting
there's a
exposed
se-
by the choice of the parent. This
Yes,
one is like
yeah.
a general
This one is
thing.
now like, okay,
It's like it's
This is for your go. Everybody go. So it now
they're
becomes a wrong.
conditioned to being exposed.
Because of what Facebook is going to do, they're going to reel them in now. The same thing they did to all of us. All of these ads and all of these algorithms was not there from the beginning.
Exactly.
Right.
But all
When
of
we
a sudden,
started
they saw
Instagram, we
a
couldn't even
market.
do comment. You can only do like.
You understand? They saw a market and then they're like, and now they've pushed it all. They're not chill with this whole ads thing they are doing now.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what they're going to do.
I feel
Right.
like you should leave it to the parent to decide
Leave it to
whether
the
you
parents.
want your child
Yeah.
to be involved in social media or not. If you want them, at least have control over it.
Yes.
If you don't have control over the fact that they shouldn't have any electronics on their own. You want them to have tablet, they should watch the tablets in front of you and have something blocking it, like a timer, all that stuff. Everything, all that exists already. So
Don't
like,
want to take away the reason that they have
let
to
them be
actually
kids.
Put a little bit of control.
yeah,
over the
let them
kids.
be kids. Like,
I still think it can work. I'm going to go on the record.
I guess
and
we'll
say I
have
think it
to
can work.
agree to disagree.
Yeah,
But I think he's looking at a different picture, right?
yeah, most definitely.
We're
I see
looking at
something
the like
different.
the future vibe everybody will
Yeah.
have kind of thing.
Yeah. So what's up with all these Kylie Jenner and her makeup artist and paying
you hear about
for,
it?
for
No.
surgery? So apparently, you can take it away.
So her makeup artist, Kylie
Yeah.
Jenner's makeup artist, had an accident.
Huh?
Yeah.
Which
So,
one?
I don't know.
The guy?
I think it's a lady. But they said the makeup artist, so I'm not 100%
Because
sure.
the makeup artist is a guy.
Okay, the guy.
The one that she usually uses is a guy.
Maybe he's the guy.
Oh, you know that much.
So he
But I didn't know about that.
so he had an accident.
Yeah.
He had an
It's the
accident.
guy.
He's a guy. Okay.
Yeah.
He had an accident and you're supposed to do an emergency surgery, brain surgery.
Yeah.
And it cost about 60 grand.
She paid for it.
Wait, you know pay. She went to do a GoFundMe and open a GoFundMe account.
With all the
asking her fans to donate, and she donated only $5,000.
you are
in
mad.
there. So there is like 55,000 remaining for her fans to now put. So she's promoting the go. She's
You
putting
that
the
have
GoFundMe
you
ad
that have
for
$1
people to
billion.
fund $60,000 for her makeup artist brain surgery.
When that's pocket money
A
for her.
critical surgery, right, like that, somebody's life is on the line. Somebody that is working for you and whatnot. You are a billionaire.
You fucked up on that one. No, you fucked up on that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you mad?
Man,
I think at the end of the day, I think it's just business.
Even me, if I was
It's not personal.
on what basis is she fuck?
huh?
It's nothing personal.
On what
That's what I'm
basis-
saying.
on what basis
No,
is she
because
fuck?
of how she posts about him and talks to him and besties,
Yeah, but-
wherever
but-
she
but-
goes, he goes,
it's
all of
audio-
that
it's audio
stuff.
Wherever
life.
he goes, she goes. Or wherever she goes, he goes.
Whichever, both
No,
ways.
because it's different. Oh. He works for her. She doesn't work for him. So wherever she goes, he goes. He's on work. He's on work. He's at work.
Yeah, but don't call him bestie and all. Like they travel as friends.
That's audio stuff. That's
Exactly. So my boss calling me best now. Does that not mean something
No, but
happens to me now? My
they
company
travel
will
to
now-
places not him working. They're just traveling for vacation.
But her makeup. He's the one that does her makeup.
No, just for vacation. That's what I'm saying. She can do her own makeup.
Does she not do her makeup while she's there?
Not all the time.
my point is, as long as he's there for her makeup, he's there on work. And whatever it is that if she needs him there and she can,
I feel like we're dragging.
She will still get backlash for it.
We're dragging her for nothing, man.
Yeah, I don't think she did anything wrong.
Like if she really likes the guy, she would have paid. It just shows that she doesn't.
That's how we put it.
So it just shows her fakeness.
It has to boil down to it.
No, it's not.
It has boiled down to what?
So that like if she likes the guy.
Yeah.
But again,
it shows her fakeness.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Is she legally entitled to do that?
No, she's not.
No.
Good. So like, she didn't do anything wrong.
No, she hasn't done anything wrong.
But she will get backlash for it regardless.
But that's celebrity.
These things, everybody's getting backlash for every and anything, man. There's no
it's
logic
expected for
going
her
into these things anymore.
But my thing is, for her as a person, if she did not want, she doesn't want anything, ruining her situation or whatever, she shouldn't have posted the GoFundMe. She could have said it on the side or whatever.
Well,
she didn't
if she didn't have posted GoFundMe, there would be a problem. Like, because what she's trying to do is now create awareness.
Have you checked the GoFundMe to see how much it's raised so far?
No, I haven't.
But you're posting it for people that you don't know if they can afford putting this money.
Yeah, but they don't have to put the money though.
If they're her fans, people are crazy, you know that. Like, fans are crazy. If the girl says something, they will do it.
And
if the girl say wear it this way, they will do it.
Whose fault is that?
But
the guy needs 60K. She brought 5.
I just feel like at this point, whatever Kylie Jenner does, she's probably gonna get it.
I think we're just biting in the fact that she's a billionaire. What if she doesn't have that kind of money in the account?
Yeah,
it's just assets.
It's just
another
assets.
thing.
Just assets.
We don't know where she's living. What if it's family house?
Yeah.
What if she has this, maybe she has a lip whatever thing now. Whatever her business is. Yeah. What if that's where
it's not lip anymore? It's full makeup range.
But there's also this statement that says, in order for you to stay rich, you got to be stingy. So she's just trying to keep the coins together. Who knows, the 60,000 might reduce her net worth.
I mean, because $1 out of $1 million is no longer $1 million.
Look at it this way. If she gives that 60K now, if she pays for his medical bill, that is not a donation. That is an expense on her part. That is not tax deductible. But if she donates that 5K to this
it's
cause,
tax deductible.
that is tax deductible.
So why not
look at it from a business standpoint? Like, I know life is at stake. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
and good thing she should do it. But
so why not create?
Level,
so why not create the GoFundMe and donate the 60,000? That's even more tax deduction, no? If you,
her accountant has probably told her that if she donates 60K, again, put sign to another tax bracket.
Again, this story is developing. We don't actually know the actual details.
By the way, all of this is allegedly.
Exactly, it's allegedly. It's someone that tweeted this.
It's what we heard, please.
Yeah, it's all allegedly.
I'm dead.
But because there's also the one about Lady Gaga's dogs.
Yeah.
They shot her dog walker. He was critically like in the hospital. But she put up 500,000 to find the dog. 500,000 US
But nobody
dollars.
talked about that
But
side.
nobody talked about.
They just talked about the dog.
They only talked about. I only heard
nothing
about
was
the dog
given
one.
to the guy for taking.
Or maybe it was and she didn't say it.
Or maybe she did something.
That could be
but
right,
they didn't
Because I feel like she's that kind of person
We'll wait
that
for
she
the guy
would
to
do some
recover
things and she
speak
would.
up.
Yeah.
You know,
That's how it seems.
I feel like another thing here is, regardless of what you're doing or whoever you think you know, at the end of the day, just make decisions to cover your ends, man.
That's what I feel like.
You understand what I'm saying? If that guy had insurance or whatever now, this is not going to be an issue. But maybe he thought, I'm Kylie's bestie. We're going on this.
She will pay for me.
She got me.
Shock you.
We are in this together.
He choke.
He's choke right now.
He choke.
You only got 5K from her out of 60.
It bees or it bees.
Be your own, man. That's 1/12.
So, the Tokyo Olympics happening this year. Apparently, no fans are.
Yeah, they're
allowed
not
to visit
allowing just
from abroad.
athletes.
Just athletes. So,
Yeah.
all those influencers, I thought they would go to Tokyo.
They ain't going nowhere,
sure
please.
they
Love in Tokyo.
But like, they're taking a huge loss in terms of like money.
But they're being safe for their country.
Yeah,
Because
I personally would just
people,
cancel the team.
yeah.
I would cancel. But
Like,
they
you're
moved
already
it from
losing
last
money.
year. They moved it from last
Let's
year.
just cancel it. We can allow people come
But
in.
the amount of money they spent creating all the arenas, all that stuff
We'll
is
just
a big loss already.
We'll manage it till the
I
next
feel
one.
like they will catch the money back from
They'll probably
the
break
channels
even.
that they will sell the viewings
it
to.
still won't be enough money, man.
Yeah.
Because
Of course, it won't be as much.
Like, Olympics doesn't drag in a lot of money, like in terms of like pay-per-view and stuff. Like they're not necessarily
They are
like
more from.
they're not necessarily like
sponsorships.
but they're not even a lot of like huge names that are in the Olympics. Like you would see like Floyd
Gymnastics now.
Mayweather. Apart from Simone Biles, who in gymnastics.
Everybody on the
I only know
US
Simone
team.
Biles.
On the US team?
Yeah, on the US team,
I
they're
only
very
know-
big.
I think the only team that drags a lot of name is the US
It's
basketball
the
team.
US basketball team.
But
Yeah.
The basketball team and before the Jamaican.
But even then,
Track and
Track, but
Track.
is he still running? I don't
No,
think he's
as
running.
I said
No,
before. When
So-
there was
You
Blake
say- you
and-
saying
No, but I
both.
think they're ladies.
maybe-
I think they're
maybe
ladies.
Michael
the ladies, the
Their ladies are
Jamaican.
fire still.
Yeah.
Michael Phelps is done though.
No, is he?
Is he still
He's done.
swimming?
He's done.
He's
He
done.
can't-
now.
He's done.
So
No, he was talking about coming back.
Hey,
Simone Biles still talked about retiring. But she's
Retiring,
coming
but now
back.
she's coming back.
So I'm like,
why
who-
is she
who-
retired? Wait, is she even 25?
she got other things to do, bro.
No, they're good at gymnastics. You
She
have
ain't
a
gonna flip for
certain
life.
age, and that's it. You're done.
Right.
Because
And Olympics-
for long.
And the Olympics are every 4 years. So like,
Oh,
she
yes.
was what? She was 19 the last time.
Yeah.
So add 4 years.
And you want to live
And
on a
then-
high, man. You don't come on. You're not
Yeah.
gonna be carrying last and everything.
Exactly.
So
But she's not.
It must have
She's
tough
been
for
fighting
them.
with the US people because she's trying to get something in, like one of her tricks named after her. And it has been banned because they're saying it's too dangerous because she's the only one that can do it.
to.
That's why it should be in her name.
Exactly, but
Because
they're
if you
not.
cannot do it, you can.
But if they,
They're not
if they
allowing her.
recognize it, then it has to become something everybody's gonna try to do.
Everybody's gonna try to.
That's what they're saying, but it's like it's not my fault if they cannot do it. That's what she said.
I think, that's one thing. But if they recognize her own, it means if another person bring up something this thing again, something excellent again,
Yeah.
they might also try to fight to get that one named after them too. So you should start a whole thing. I think that's what they're probably.
But it's
trying to
always
do.
been that way, regardless.
If it was a white woman that had her, I don't think they would think that far.
They would have given it real quick.
They would have given it to the woman quick.
Speaking of the US,
The Karen flip.
do you guys see the thing happened in Miami?
Which thing?
The whole they had like a block party, like thousands of people were outside.
Block parties.
It's now the
Plural.
state of emergency.
Yeah, they closed. They
There's
they
nothing.
made curfew because people were trashing the beaches, trashing the streets,
Like,
Trashing the stores
the,
without masks.
I
restaurant
thought
without
the
masks.
emergency was because of COVID cases. I didn't know it was.
no, but like what's going to
But
happen? The repercussion
because of the
now.
amount of
You know,
people
it takes-
coming in.
It takes 2 weeks.
takes
Start feeling the effect.
So-
This was just this weekend.
Yeah.
One, they were
So-
maskless.
Nah,
Two, they
man.
were destroying the
But the
beaches,
thing
like
is-
garbage
the thing is,
everywhere.
a lot of states in the US are open, completely
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, like fully open, 100%.
Fully open. Like we don't care about what you gotta say.
Texas is passing a mandate to go like take off masks.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Texas, they're all
And,
like everything is open 100%.
The city of Austin was actually trying to like drag it because they didn't want to go with them. So they were like, the prosecutor was like, "Yo, you're gonna follow the mandate, or I'm gonna like."
It's weird how
We're
politics
gonna
in
go to
America
court.
runs, man.
Oh,
It's
but
crazy.
on the flip side, though, a lot more people have gotten the vaccines in the US
Yeah,
than
no,
Canada.
you're right. Most
So-
definitely.
That's true.
I don't know what's going on in Canada, man. Like, you
Yeah.
don't need to hurry up, man.
So they know. I know, man. Like,
They're very
it's-
late.
Because people don't care anymore in Canada. Like they're
At
gonna
this
go out and
point-
do what
Yeah.
they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Like,
They're getting tired, which is understandable. Like it's been over a year now that we have been closing down,
oh, by the
opening,
way, happy
closing down.
belated to Mina. We celebrated 2
Yeah.
years.
yeah, right. 2 years in the COVID.
Two birthdays in the quarantine.
I swear,
Sucks for you, my guy.
Tough,
that's
man.
crazy.
And for the second time, the birthday has been adjourned.
For another year.
Last year was supposed to be out of the country. This year, oh
we'll
my
be
god.
back. Yeah.
But it's always been adjourned. It's not like you're a birthday person.
He's always been a joke.
They will have more reason now.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
There's more reason now.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Joyeux anniversaire.
Merci, merci.
I'm not even going to address this, but apparently there's rumors of AG cheating, Adekunle cheating. But I'm not even going to address it because that sounds bullshit to me. That Adekunle could be cheating, allegedly.
Cheating
It could
on
be a
Simi.
cloud thing. Yeah, it could be a cloud
I'm not even
thing.
going to address it, man. Like I just heard it. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to pass it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Let's hope it's not this thing because
No, you can't do that to my Simi.
because Simi cannot take that.
Ah.
And this thing was passed by Simi Army.
That's like Quavo and what's her name?
Yeah, that was it.
So witty.
I was having a conversation with a friend.
How do you feel about it?
I've always said if this Instagram live, social media live will leave is audio, man. A lot of these things we see
All of
online,
this is
take it at face value because a lot of people see this because I know that when the whole Sawtieeeee thing was like in full blown gear,
Sawtieeeee,
like Sweetie, I mean, what's her name?
Sweetie.
Sweetie,
Who's that?
Yeah.
Quavo's
Quavo's girl.
Quavo's
ex-girlfriend
girlfriend,
now.
Ex-girlfriend, yeah.
Sweetie.
one of the Migos.
Continue, don't worry, I won't do that.
Like last year, they were like full blown gear. Everything was nice and lovey-dovey.
Valentine's Day, crazy.
Everybody was saying goals. I want my man to be like this. I want my man to be like this.
Yeah.
That has happened. I want to ask them, do you still want your man to be like
this?
So what happened now? He cheated on her?
Apparently, that's what they're saying.
The whole thing started with her being on an interview or something like that. And then they were asking her some questions and she was saying some things that were being disrespectful to him. Something about wanting, allegedly, please, because I don't remember everything. Something about wanting a train ran on her while the host of the show is actually her ex.
Yeah.
So she was having a conversation with her ex and it was looking all flirty and stuff like it. It was looking disrespectful to him. And then they didn't say anything. And then Quavo tweeted something and he said something, I'll always have love to you. And then she quoted and said, take care.
Take care.
And then she posted something on IG saying about, everything doesn't always look perfect. And that's when she called him out for cheating. That's why she called him out for cheating. And people start going at her like it's now that you are pulling it out when you could have said it before. You were making it look all perfect and everything, but it's now that he's feeling a type of way about what you said and you being disrespectful, allegedly. Please, I don't want to get attacked. That's now that you decide to come and bring it out.
Yeah, I think
because it was a past thing. It was not a present thing.
Yeah.
So problem.
Another problem.
So literally, what she's saying,
you do good as a news. like I can literally follow her. Like she, when I'm giving gist, I will make mistake and go forward and then come back.
You guys go to the juicy part.
She is on track, in order.
Yep.
4x100 meter review.
No, but it's actually again, it's something I keep saying where with all of these guys, they tell you. They only show us what they want us to see.
That's true.
Most definitely.
But everybody, even in just your friends, will always show you what they want to show you on social media, regardless.
So you can't be...
You can be posting perfect picture, but on the sides, it's something else.
My own, this one is what I will highlight. It's not by gifts. It's not by bucket.
I agree with
you. It's not by Mercedes, Maybach, or what is that, Bentley? It's not by gifts.
None of that.
All these people that want
it's not by push
gifts
present.
for everything. It's not push or
my question now,
present, all these things.
My question now is she keeping all those gifts?
He took his car back.
He took his car back.
You
see, people are like, why should he take his car back? See, okay, this is what I'm going to say, right?
Is it on his name? If it's under his name, he should take it back now.
It's under his name.
So take it back. What do you mean? Why am I keeping my...
There are some gifts that you should not collect back. But there's some gifts
you should.
You
that I agree.
You better take that car back.
Unless it's juju.
No, but if you're buying...
If he put it under her name and took it back, then it would be different because it's under her name. He can't even take it back regardless because it's under her name.
Can you go and change the name?
You cannot.
But
once it's under her name. Yeah, that's the thing. If it's under his name, go ahead. It's yours.
They were dating.
Yeah.
When he got her a car.
Yes. Under his name though.
It was a lease.
Because you usually get a car under your name. You can't really get it for somebody else. The person has to be present to do that.
And then that ruined the surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people are posting online.
So when they say, he got her a car, it's he got himself a car and gave it to her. Usually. So
people are posting and be like, if your man is getting you a gift, you have to look at some of the things that are on the line, like is the gift in your name?
Yeah.
Is blah blah blah.
Yep.
So
because if it's not,
you can go anytime.
It's going back to him.
You can go anytime.
We're living in such a
it's such a materialistic world that's what they are focusing on.
Yeah.
Why are you focused? Let's gift, expensive gift, money. Jesus.
Like build something of value. Have value. Bring value to the table. It's not just gifts. I hate. Let me talk, man. It's just you see, they annoy me, bro.
Speaking of gifts, man, you know how we're talking about that.
We don't talk about the
you know how we spoke about that painting that sold for like 96 million.
Yeah.
So there's now a thing online where like people actually spending money on like online. I want to say gifts, but like they're like, I don't even know how to explain it because of the whole Bitcoin world now. Yeah. And how you can sell things like that online for like Bitcoin currency. There's a lot of stuff that are moving that way in the virtual space. Yeah. So apparently, you can bid for the first tweet.
Yeah, I saw it.
So apparently,
like the first tweet ever.
The current bid is at $2.5 million
for that, just to have the tweet.
Just to have the tweet. I don't know whether I give you.
What is it? What's tweet?
It was tweeted
the first tweet for when Twitter was just created.
Yeah, it was tweeted by Jack Dorsey. The owner of Twitter.
Yeah. So it was the
They
first ever.
they want to own the rights to that tweet.
I
Or
have
like,
no idea what
They
you
just
actually
want to
own.
have it.
so this is the. Some people don't have anything to do with their money.
Like, okay, so when you buy it,
Please, I am charity. I am
They
charity.
send it to JPEG now.
Invest in me. I am
Turn it
charity.
to
If you need to spend some money,
My
invest in me. I am charity.
question is, how do you receive it? Do they send it to you
I like
through?
to send you
Do
this
they
link.
send you DM through
I have
Twitter?
no idea,
What
man.
do they?
Look at the screen.
are they now going to change it to your name?
I have no idea how it works,
Or-
man.
No,
and
they
pin
keep
and
it as
pin
it is.
and pin it on
Yeah.
your own TL, right?
No,
on your
no,
own
it's-
profile.
It's crazy, man.
I
It's
don't know what
crazy.
they're gonna
Guys,
do.
please,
Yeah.
please. If
$2
you guys
million.
need money to
And
spend,
he even spelled the Twitter completely. He said
Yeah.
TWTTR. He's like, I'm just setting up my Twitter and then
Yeah,
TWTTR.
it wasn't even the
I was
actual.
shook when I saw this thing. I was like, what the what's
I saw
going on
it
with
too.
the world, man? $2.5 million for his
You know what we could do with $2.5
my
million?
no,
We could buy
leave the two.
studio.
We can do the point. The point
Just with the point.
Yeah, the 0.5 is enough. Like, look at us. We can deal with the studio if you wish.
I
You
know,
understand?
it would be nice.
Yeah,
Like, better be changing the basement to a studio because I'm leaving this house.
See laziness.
I ain't leaving
See
this house.
laziness.
Man,
My
people
God.
have money to spend.
I know.
So I don't know if you guys saw this, but apparently Pedro Doce, who's a Nigerian actor,
Yeah.
was on an interview recently, and he said that let me just pull it up verbatim, so that way it's
I
not.
know he has said something.
That guy's an
So you
Igbo-
can't.
that
So you
guy-
don't need to say
that guy's an-
allegedly.
That guy's an anti-woman.
Oh,
Women.
God.
So he was speaking
Controversial.
on women cheating and all that. And the quote says, "A lot of you run out of your husband's houses. What is the excuse? He was cheating on me. Solomon had 1,000 wives and 700 concubines. If your husband is cheating on you and he now decides to take more wives, what are you going to do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. If you think your husband leaves the house and says he's going on a tour and he's going to have an affair outside, put a pack of condoms in his bag. When he sees it, psychologically, he's going to think his woman has his best interest at heart. If it's his intention to stray, he'll put himself together. But you women are not creative. You want to be like the white women who keep on divorcing and remarrying. It doesn't suit us. It doesn't go down well with us."
This guy knows how to hit the nerves of women while trying to make.
So,
It's
My head is aching.
Come on.
My brain is paining. me.
let's break it apart a little bit.
Please, let's not bring it to anything about. Are you mad? What is this nonsense?
But like,
He can't say there is a
No,
point.
but there's no but. Oh.
There's a point.
The only reason why he's saying this is because look at the time he's from,
Mhm.
and again,
Yes.
where he's from.
Mhm.
The time
Igbo,
and
man.
Igbo
The Igbo
chiefs,
culture.
the chiefs who marry many wives.
They are
He feels
they are-
entitled
they
to
are-
say this
they are
because he can.
living in such a there's patriarchy,
Mhm.
but then in the Igbo culture, it's on another level.
So let me ask you guys this question.
The fact that he has to turn it around and blame women for not being creative
Creative.
enough.
So let me ask you guys a question. If would you wait? So let me ask you this question. See, if your partner was cheating, right? Let's assume your partner was cheating, and you and you know this, right? But they like it's kind of like one of these cheating where it's like almost like an open relationship, but like you know she's coming back to you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Isn't it acceptable?
I don't know if she's coming back.
Wait. There's difference between closed relationship, open relationship. Yeah? Because open relationship doesn't really count as cheating because you're allowed to go and do whatever you want.
Mhm.
So regardless of it,
but
she's
again-
coming back to you. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
As long as the discussion is between the two, yes, we have an open.
But like-
it's not a one door thing, as in the guy saying it's open, the girl is saying it's closed. Then that one there's a problem.
But I feel like if you love somebody,
What if her door is spoiled?
She cannot decide whether it's open or closed. She cannot close. No, she cannot open. It's jammed. It's jammed.
so it's jammed.
It's jammed.
But the idea was for it to be open. But the hinge has spoiled, and she forgot the key. Maybe.
But continue.
No, but like I feel like in certain relationships sometimes it's kind of like the man you know who the man is, and you got into the relationship with him knowing what he is, and you try to maybe change it. So since you've already acknowledged that this guy's a cheater, but he still treats you nice. At the end of the day, like he just wants to get his eggs in different pens,
Baskets.
or whatever the word is. Isn't it okay to just be like, that's cool, but let me protect my man and give him condoms as he's going on his all.
That's not your man, boo. That's everybody's man.
No. In a situation
depends.
where
That is not your man. That is
if
everybody's
that
man.
conversation was hard,
You're
let's
just
say-
doing wifey things.
Let's say he'd been cheating, and they had a conversation, and he's like,
I'm gonna keep doing
I
it.
just want to put my pens in every basket.
Yeah.
And she knew that and
And
went
she
into
And-
the marriage.
Yeah.
She can't say.
She can't
anything
say
right
any- that's true.
now. I'm sorry, you cannot say.
So
anything
what
right
if
That
in
is
the
true.
marriage, after 30 years of marriage, Baba don't decide. Baba wants to start doing other things. I've been with you for 30 years. I've laid with you for 30 years. I think it's high time I start.
There's no high time.
There's no high time. Because you have decided to put yourself in that marriage.
It's
You
for
better
better,
stick
for
your
worse.
ass in that one.
So what if you didn't go
If
to
that
wait,
man,
wait,
no,
what
wait.
if-
Let me flip it on you. What if that woman? I've stayed with you for 30 years. I've laid with you for 30 years. I think it's about time for me to go and meet somebody else and have my friend.
Go out
If you
now.
After 30 years,
If you say, if you say
I
go
know
out,
that's your
that's
money. I used to go out. Go out.
go out with the men. So you want me to go and pay for the men that I'm sleeping with?
Whatever you're doing, you're gonna be doing now. Because at the end of the day, I feel like some people are able to. It's almost like porn stars. They go out and hook up with a lot of people, but they know who their man is at the end of the day.
But that's their job.
Yeah,
But that's your job.
That's their
number one.
job.
And number two, if you met this man,
You
as a
met
porn star,
knowing what they are.
But
You can't come and change
But
it
I
now.
flipped
Thank
it.
you.
I flipped it now. Things happen in life. Like we change. People are like, oh, I don't
you
want.
you
I've-
change.
Then you end the marriage.
change.
Then you end the marriage.
Exactly.
We've not heard him. You flip it, finish.
Where is the flip?
Finish flipping it. Let me understand what you're saying.
Where has it
But
landed?
you've been married for 30 years, like I
Uh-huh.
said, and then you feel like, oh, me and you, we've been together, we've done everything, we've climbed the building, we've entered the bathroom, we've entered the park, we've entered the cabinet, we've done everything. I want to experience something new.
Uh-huh.
What?
What do you want to experience?
Maybe you want to experience younger girls. You know?
You want to experience young girls?
Pop, not me.
Wait. How young? Before we start calling you pedophile.
Why should
no,
how
no.
young be even be in the play?
How young doesn't
How
matter.
young doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
matter. But I feel like.
What do you mean how young?
Like,
No,
it
it
shouldn't
doesn't
be
matter.
anybody.
Oh,
What we're
it
saying
doesn't
is
matter.
like you
Like, as in,
shouldn't
like,
be.
you shouldn't be doing
you
it.
Shouldn't.
No,
that shouldn't be an
you
option.
shouldn't be doing it.
What?
How young does not matter.
What do you
as
mean?
long as the so-called madam is she has consented to it and she's of legal age. It doesn't even if
That's
he's
what I meant.
70 and
No,
she's
but that's what
22.
what I meant. That's when I asked how young. I'm meaning like,
Oh,
is
younger
it
girls
legal?
obviously
Obviously
now.
legal. Obviously
Ah.
legal.
Because
My-
when you say
my
young,
point-
just
my-
like
my-
that,
my
you
point
don't know.
still stands. It does not like if you've got to that point, your problem is not you want to experience.
It's there's something up with the
else
marriage.
That's the problem,
Yeah.
and you need to fix that.
Yeah.
That's why.
And
a lot
if you
of people-
can't fix it, walk out and go see something new. If
a
you
lot of
want.
people really need to when you're going into marriage. You know, again, we're living in a world now where as easy as it is to enter the marriage,
It's so easy to come
is
out of it.
go
A lot of
Yeah.
marriages have become businesses instead
Yeah.
of
You
just
know what I'm saying?
unions.
You get me? So you
Yeah.
know,
For tax reasons.
but when you're going into marriage, right?
Right.
Ideally, you should be looking at, you know, can I like this is a forever thing.
Is it sustainable?
You know what I'm saying? This
Facts.
is forever. Like,
Yeah.
what am I doing?
When
here?
you build a business, you're hoping that it's a forever thing. And sometimes you file for bankruptcy because you don't get customers.
See, that's the thing. You fight for bankruptcy.
Don't look at your marriage as a business then.
That's what people are doing now.
That's what
like,
they're doing now, but that's not what you're supposed
That's
to be
not what you're
doing.
supposed to be doing.
What are you
Yeah.
supposed to be doing?
how is it not a business?
How are you supposed to be doing it?
It should not be your first thought that it's a business between me and you and how we're supposed to. That's not supposed to be. It's not the first thing. Oh, I'm only getting into this marriage for tax purposes, for this, for that. What's the whole point?
What are you getting into marriage, bro?
For love now. What do you mean?
First of all, that's not it.
What does love do?
What's love? What's that?
Hey.
I love you. Love me. What else? What's
I
next?
will be praying for you
Do you know how many-
and your future
do you know how many
wives.
people I love
That's
that
all
I
I'm
can't marry?
saying.
On the daily, I love that.
Yes.
On the daily, I love.
You know the funny thing?
It's only God can help these
Yo,
people.
it's easier to love your friend than it is to love your significant other. Just putting it out there. But I'm gonna. Yesterday, I went out. You know, a friend of mine buzzed me and was like, "Yo, you know, let's go out for breakfast." And I was like, "Sure, we can go out, but budget for both of us is $10. $10." And she was like, "Sure, I know a place that sells all the breakfast for $3.95." I'm like, $3.95. She's like, "Yeah, mad. We move, bro. We need to go to that place, bro. No coffee shop.
Okay.
But $3.95.
Plus tax. Is there plus tax though?
Plus tax.
It's still under $5.
It's still under $5.
Okay.
So I went there and then nice breakfast. We chilled under $10. And I asked her a question. I'm like, let's say you were dating a guy and the exact scenario occurred.
She will not agree for that.
She will not agree for that.
$10. What?
She will not agree for that $10.
What?
And I was not like, where does this make sense? Because I could get away with this as your guy. But then you lot be saying it's good to date your friend. But then if the roles are switched, your boyfriend, which happens to be your friend, you will not take this rubbish.
Exactly.
Because then he's not putting in effort.
That's the people you be hanging out. Because
stop it, man.
Because me, you be taking me to $3.95. I'll be enjoying my breakfast. What do you mean? I don't care about that.
Let's be
as long as the food is good, I don't care.
That you belong to is very little.
Well, go look for them. Well, go look for them. Go look for them.
That's what I'm saying. Like on the that's what we are seeing more these days. People just
everybody be saying
unnecessary pressure.
Everybody, if you would narrate a babe story to her, like let's say Shemsi for example now, I can tell Shemsi her own story in third person and Shemsi will make the same statement. Oh, I don't know the girls you're hanging with. I don't know where you're meeting these girls from.
Okay.
Nobody they ever they be you. Yeah. Nobody they until I can't tell you say
that's
it's you. You're the person. Even in Bible, when they told King David his story in third person was like this person needs to be killed. Prophet now told him, "It's you I'm talking about." He was like, "Oh, that's just the way this life is."
You're right. You're definitely right.
But I was just like, how come as your friend you can agree? We made fun of this. We laughed all through, and I waited till the end to now ask her if I was your boyfriend, would this same thing fly? And she was like,
so
no.
I guess in conclusion for me, I think, or I guess not a conclusion for everybody, but for me, I feel like if you're in a relationship and you are content with your man going about and doing his thing, it makes sense to say, okay, sir, since you are going, take condom. Don't go and bring STD back into the home.
Yeah.
Because there's some people who at the end of the day are comfortable with that, because at the end of the day,
for those people, yes, it makes sense.
At the end of the day, the man is taking care of you, he's paying the bills, he's making sure you have a good, you have a roof over your head, and that's what just women
and
just
you're also
want.
getting your own scheduled sex
exactly. And maybe it's own collective experience. What he has gone to learn outside, and come and teach you in the bedroom.
At the end of the day, it's all about the woman that's in it. If she's okay with it, good for her. If she's not okay with it, that's up to her.
You're not meant to be there. You deserve better for yourself.
No.
Of course, you deserve better. By the end of the day,
I know some people find
it's her choice.
But you should make a better choice.
Yes,
I know what I'm saying,
but it's still her choice,
I've seen
regardless.
this thing in Toronto.
Yeah.
This Toronto we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. I've seen this thing happen in Toronto.
What happened?
This
situation.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Like she's aware and she's fine with it.
What can you do? What can you do?
It's the workout thing.
You can't walk out of it because you feel comfortable. At the end of the day, he's come back to you. He's making you feel special.
Well, it's about
When
feeling
he's with
uncomfortable and
you're
finding
all that
better for
matters.
yourself.
You're all that matters.
Wow.
You're shocked.
This is actually crazy.
We think it's just third world countries that this is happening. No, it's happening here, right here. So I'm just saying, like, we need to just understand.
I'm not
We just need to understand that some people are comfortable in such situations, and I feel like if you're in that situation and you can't get out, and again, I preach that all women deserve better. But if you can't get out, or you gotta,
it's not even you can't get out. It's you don't want to get out. It's not you can't get out. What do you mean? You don't want to get in that situation. What do you mean you can't? They are comfortable by choice.
Based on the psychology.
So let's say you meet.
So
let's say a girl meets a guy.
Because if they can't get out, then that's a danger to her. If they are able to get out regardless. If they cannot get out, if they can't get out, Jesus, I cannot speak. If they can't get out,
maybe you should get out.
Yay! Shots fired!
Do me a favor, please. Get out right here.
Yeah, man!
Get out right here, man. Shit, I'm...
I am done. I am out. I have got out.
Only God can save me.
I went out.
Lord,
are you happy?
Mercy upon us.
If you're listening, if you got a story like this or know something like this, he doesn't want the fan mail.
Yeah, bring it coming.
Or let us know. Let us know what you think. What's your own perspective? What is your take on it? Like, just
back to these people putting the thing. Trust me, putting the condom there will not. You know, like he will see it and be like, my wife has found out. No.
He's like, my wife is actually supportive of this.
That's not going to stop him, yo. So if you are putting the condom,
just know he's doing it.
He's doing it.
It's not gonna. It's not reverse psychology.
If just be open, he'll be gisting you when you come back home because now he knows you know.
You know the condom you put. It came in handy, yeah. It came in handy.
Next time, put
honey,
two.
Like it was too late. I didn't know that stores were closed, and I would have fallen into that trap because she said she was not. It was not her safe day. But thank God you put that condom. This is why we are soulmates.
Dear God.
So before we get to the family and get out of here, apparently this guy caught his woman, I think, allegedly cheating. And the basis of the cheating was apparently he bought the girl a phone, right? And she saved
Just like you bought your
her
friend a
ex.
phone.
Why do you like doing this? Why do you always like traveling?
That's for attacking me earlier.
That was high school.
That's for attacking me. Please do the pew 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 pew. I shot fired.
Off your mic.
He's not gracious and humble. This host.
And apparently, the guy was vexing, right? Because apparently she was cheating on him, and he saved.
She was cheating on him.
Yeah, she was cheating on him allegedly, and she saved her lover's name as Love, my love, and then saved the guy's name as Big Head.
Yeah, boy. On his own phone.
on her phone. On her phone that he bought for her. And
As
then
what?
Big Head.
As Big Head.
Ishuku.
Which head?
Isiana Twegu.
We don't know.
Because there's difference between big head.
No, I saw the video. The guy has a really big head.
Oh yeah,
Like,
he has a really big head.
Oh.
Because apparently different big head is different from hey big head.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how she says it.
I don't think that.
What do you want? People like, what do you want, Big Head?
Get out of here, big head. Wow.
So my thing was, I mean, it's the stupid story in terms of like, I don't know how true it is. You know how blogs be with their stories and whatnot. My question for you guys was, what's the name or a name you've saved someone that's on your phone that's just like totally ridiculous?
Name that is ridiculous.
I have a name that's called the Talented Thunderbush.
You have a contact called the Talented Thunderbush.
How did you
Sounds
come
like a
about
native
that?
doctor.
Because we saw a post on Insta that created your name by following like your birth date and all of that stuff, and they say it's your stripper name or whatever. So it's called the Talented Thunderbush. So
You
that's
said-
the
you
person.
said the person's
That's the
name as
person's
that.
name. Yeah.
Wow. I think for me it was someone that had borrowed money. So I had person's name saved regularly. And then they borrowed money and then they never returned the money. And I think I saved the person's contact as, if I say the first name, I'll give away the person. I think
Just
it was,
say blank this person.
I was like blank T.ho. Black T.ho, because they took my money and I started spending the money doing other things in life and whatnot, and she never paid me back my money. So if you're there, blank T.ho, pay me my money.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know one actually. I just remembered one. So my friend's girlfriend. I saved her name as her name, and then in brackets the guy's name. So my friend, her name, my friend's babe. Just so that I can remember. Yeah. And then she now introduced.
So if anything happens and she messages you, you have your friends back.
Yeah, exactly. Then she now introduced me to her friend, and then I now say that her friend's name as this one
In brackets.
This guy's
name,
babe's
friend.
so there's a whole trend. That one has
She better not introduce you to anybody else.
Cannot introduce me to anybody.
Yeah.
But that's just the pattern.
That's the pattern.
That whole tree is
So
following.
recently I met a lady on set. And I have another friend of mine who has the same name.
Okay.
And so that one, in the past, we've had conversations. In the past, long time ago.
Like juicy conversations.
Yeah, but in the past.
okay.
So this one, I now see this one as the person's name on set.
So you don't be sending some nonsense to
Then the company, that when you have like your name, first name, then the company, I wrote,
The name of
don't
the movie.
evolve.
Jesus! Stay away.
So that way, if I see the name, I say, okay, I don't understand. The company will
The
still
company will remind you. The company will.
Don't involve.
I say don't involve.
Don't kill me, man.
All right, man. How about you?
I don't have any decision. I'm used to saving people's like the furthest I go is like the description. It might be work. So I just put initials of my workplace. You understand? So the person initial of my workplace and then like that. That's all I do. Or first and last name if it's like that. Yeah, if I have.
All right. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Let us know, what have you guys saved your contact as what contacts
What was the one you called again?
Thunderbird Bush.
No, the talented Thunderbush.
The talent sounds like a native doctor.
Talented.
Speaking of family, I think I
Sounds
said
like
give your
weed.
phone
Sounds
to you.
like
I sent you an email.
Oh, Peter, my phone is not here.
Okay. Chef, I sent you one
Forward it
already.
to me. Let me give you my phone.
Did you send me that one?
No, it's only two I sent.
Forward it to me. Let me give you my phone.
Sorry, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm coming to record. See, when I do my stuff, I give him my all.
You give us your all.
I give you my hello all.
Okay, I have mine. How do you say this name? I don't want to.
If you don't know the job,
Let me see, let me see.
It's just J now.
It's
It's Jae.
That's J now.
J, yeah.
Eh?
J.
J.
There's an E at the end, though.
But
It's just
you don't-
J.
It's just J. Okay.
J.
I mean, I sent it to you so you can show it to me.
I'm sorry, man. I did. I'll start bringing my phone down.
No, it's not a big deal.
No.
All right. Before we do that, let me cue in some. Hold on.
I like this
hold
one.
Hold on.
For you to like it, it's
Ladies
not
and
good for me.
gentlemen, this is the fan mail
really good for you.
segment. This is the fan mail segment where we read fan mails sent by people who listen to the podcast. To be a part of this, please send us your fan mail to the contact info.
Are you trying to record?
No. This can be a thing.
Is he trying to record
this can be
audio?
a thing. No, he's queuing in fan mail. This can be a thing. We're gonna do redo it again.
Okay.
Replay.
I thought you were going.
No, me. I know you're going.
I got you.
You
I
are
got you.
our official
I'll
voice.
go.
We have an official voice in this podcast.
What are you looking at?
No, not be this one. We have an official voice in this podcast.
That's a
Please,
good
Nana.
Exactly,
Yeah.
please.
Welcome to the fan mail section of the Backyard Band
Keep
podcast.
quiet. Keep quiet. This is rubbish. Let's hear Tonamo. Try.
Why would I even put myself
Try
in
now.
there?
Try.
All right.
Welcome to the fan mail section. If you have something to say, please send it right down here.
Come on. Get out of here. Dre, no. You have to run it.
Wow,
Do
we
this.
failed our audition.
You said the audition. Don't say we didn't give you guys a chance.
No, I didn't ask for chess,
No, but we give it.
but I didn't want it.
Okay.
We can skip this.
We got
Start.
But that was queuing in nice, when you
I
started
know.
it.
We stop
shit.
talking now. Do it again now.
No.
Come on.
No, that first one is already
Another
there. We're
time.
going to
redo it.
Fine. Who's starting? Me?
Yeah, you can start.
Okay, so this fan mail is from Jay. So is it she or he?
So she.
She.
Oh,
Okay.
she.
So good thing it's a she. So she said, "Hi guys, I've been going crazy since I listened to the Unhinged episode. The dynamics between y'all is out of this world. Special shout out to my latest podcast, Heartthrob, the one and only NASA. I'm inviting you for a virtual dinner soon. LMAO, y'all are amazing. Drops mic."
Drop mic. Hey, Naz! Naz, at this point,
Wait, let me read that again.
No, I'll read it for you again now.
yeah. We have to now find him an outfit for the virtual dinner.
Let me repeat it again. It needs to be repeated because
Heartthrob.
From
Oh, please.
Unhinged.
Let's-
Unhinged episode. That's the one that she called me out for having me. The streets love the dirty.
Keep it dangerous, my friend. Keep it
The
dangerous.
streets
Keep
love
it
dirty. We love your passion. Bro! Wow! I see
Do you
what
want me
you
to read
like.
it?
Jay.
Do you want me to
Read it again.
Just because it's so nice to your ears.
Yeah, I
yeah?
wasn't paying attention at the beginning. I thought they were
Okay.
coming for me.
So she said, "Hi guys, I've been going crazy since I listened to the Unhinged episode. The dynamics between y'all are out of this world. Special shout out to my latest podcast, Heartthrob, the one and only NASA. I'm inviting you for a virtual dinner soon. LMAO. Y'all are amazing. Drops mic."
Nice.
Oh,
You're throbbing people's heart.
He's saying yes to the dinner, by the
He's
way.
saying yes to the dinner.
Shout out to you, Jay.
But he said, please don't be offended by the outfits he chooses to wear.
Come on,
Facts.
you've already seen what I come with. Don't expect too much. Come on, man. And it's even virtually again. Actually, you know what? I'll put in effort. Yeah.
Wow.
I'll try for you.
He's gonna really become the
But the pink slide
heartthrob.
stays. The pink slide stays.
Yeah. But you're not gonna see that part now. It's just the face.
It's virtual dinner now.
Yeah. Why can't we make it in person though? Okay, the next
They're trying to
date-
stay safe. What if she doesn't
Calm
live
down,
here?
it's only two
she's,
people.
she's already in safe hands.
Yeah. Give that. Let's go. Oh my! Look at that.
She better be listening to this episode. She'll feel good. She'll feel nice.
The kind of things that come up.
Only God can save you.
Lord have mercy upon us. All right, yo. This one is from JP. There's something about J today.
Yeah, hey, be like J links.
Oh, yeah. For the men versus women payment issue, I don't agree it's the conditioning of the mind. Firstly, I like to say I do think all national teams should pay equally. This is because a nation is not running the team as a sport business. They are paying for your representation of the flag. Very good point.
Yeah, very good point.
Facts.
If we are to now look at professional teams and organizations, take the NBA for instance. They've been supporting the WNBA for a number of seasons. Now, one of the main excitement in basketball is dunking, and there have been 22 dunks since the start of the WNBA in 1997. that's less than an average of one dunk per season.
Oh, he came with facts.
JP, my God.
Damn, bro.
Let's go. There's still facts, my guy. He came correct. Actually, you know what? I'll take that against what I was sinking. If we're now to look at professional teams and organizations, take the NBA for instance. They've been supporting the WNBA for a number of seasons. Now, one of the main excitement in basketball is dunking, and there have been 22 dunks since the start of the WNBA in 1997. That's less than an average of one dunk per season. Wow. And this is predominantly due to physical build, which is the thing in a lot of sports. Fans are less excited to pay for things they don't care about. As such, you can't market something they don't care about. It's the same for any YouTube ads you don't care about.
True.
You can't wait till it goes off. Your skill level compared to your peers and rivals when playing any sport is what determines your buck. And a lot of times, the physical aspect helps a lot.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I see his point.
He hit it at the head. He hit the nail at the head.
He hit a couple nails at once.
A couple nails at the head. Bro.
Shout out to you, JP, man.
JP.
He came with the facts.
Yeah.
You did.
By the way, he is the one that called us out for not
Posting on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Oh, he was
posted on YouTube.
Oh, my God.
An hour later.
So
we
will
sorry.
post just for you.
We're sorry, JP. We'll do better.
Oh,
Did
my
you
God.
see the bro? If you look at this, like
It's
the
essay.
paragraph, like
Yep.
you put space, like you're typing an official email.
Yep.
Put space.
sat down.
wrote it down, like,
We love the
thought
effort.
through.
We love the
JP, we
effort.
appreciate you.
We
Uh-huh.
appreciate you, JP.
No, we
This is
appreciate
actually
you.
quite thought out.
Yeah, we do this for you, bro.
No, you actually came with facts. Like,
All
I see
right.
We're
you.
looking at fam.
Any other business? Oh, I forget anything.
you don't have one, or is it just three? It's
No,
just
that's
two.
just two of you.
Yeah. Hey, yo, we got somebody's heart throbbing. Nice.
Heartthrob. What do you mean?
She already loud.
You should feel good now.
She said, you never know. She can go watch another episode and her heart is rubbing. Sorry, another podcast and her heart is rubbing.